Yo, yo, yo. What is good, everybody? How we doing? How has your break been? Let me know in the chat. Good evening, A Patriots, Son of Wall Street, Nikki, Boris, J Styles. Who else is here? Digital, Swardino, Spaces, 44. Chris and Chris, Diamond, Keegan, Zen. How we doing? How was your guys' what's up, Adam? How was your guys' holidays? Let me know. Mine was quiet. Nice and relaxing. Nice and quiet. Looks like we got about, I don't know, about 50 people in here right now. Welcome back. I'm not sure what kind of trading we're going to get tonight, but I wanted to come in and say hello and check in with you guys. Make sure everything is good. What's up, Mr. Tactical? How are you? Did anybody catch the gold short? I just, Boris, you're broke? Yeah, a lot of people are probably broke right now for sure. What's up, Dustin? How are you? Did anybody catch this gold short? Out of curiosity? I did not catch the gold short, but that's what I'm watching right now because it's definitely moving around a little bit better than the Nas is currently. I haven't looked at charts, guys, since last Tuesday. So I have not done anything. I have not traded. I haven't done a thing. In fact, I didn't even turn on my PC until today, right before the stream. So, yeah. This was one of my Christmas gifts, by the way. It's official. I have merch. I have personal merch. Crobbillies, you were on a mini mistakenly on silver today? Oh, no. Zen said it looks good. Yeah, it's just a basic t-shirt with the logo printed on it for sure. What's up, Discipline Futures Trader? How are you? Those of you that are on the shorts feed, feel free to click on that other live stream on my channel. The one that doesn't have the word mobile in the title. It's a lot better viewing experience. For those of you that are interested in NAS levels, this is a 30-minute NAS chart that I have right now. You can kind of see that golden level that I was talking about all the week prior going into the break, needing to get above. It is held, and we are moving on up. So the next stair step place for your next long entry will probably be from 800 to 780, somewhere in here, if the NAS does work its way back down into there. That's what I would be waiting for. On the NAS, you're kind of in no man's land right now, Chop. So I'm really not interested. It looks like we're probably going to fall back in. So the short is probably the play currently if you're looking for some scalps. The larger move is probably a hold of this 780 area for the long up into 26K. So there is a decent move there if you're patient enough to wait for it. Otherwise, I think you're scalping shorts to the downside. So you're waiting for the pops to short to the downside. What's up, Damon Steed? What's up, Jim Smith? How are you? How's everybody doing? Like I said, those of you that are in the shorts feed, feel free to click on over on the other live stream on my channel. It's a lot better viewing experience. That's where most people are hanging out at. We've got about 70 people in there right now. Those numbers I'm sure will pick up. Guys, side note. A little side note and a little surprise for you. And it's not that big of a deal for me anymore. But today is my birthday. Today is my birthday. So this is a surprise birthday stream. And who better to spend it with than you guys, right? Hey, thanks, Damon. Appreciate you. Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. Yep, December 28th. December 28th is my birthday. Kind of a weird time to have a birthday, you know, right around Christmas. Chris, you like the shirt? Yeah, it was a Christmas gift. It was a Christmas gift. It's kind of weird seeing my logo on a piece of merchandise. It's a little strange. I also got a hat with the logo on it as well. Zen, do I get a birthday party? When I was younger, my parents were always really good about still celebrating my birthday, so I usually always got a birthday party. I never really felt slighted. I think they made it a point because they realized when it was, because everybody else was going to forget about it, right? Because it's around the holidays. So I never felt slighted on my birthday. But yeah, today is my birthday. Hey, DeMonte, thank you. Yeah, guys. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate all the happy birthdays. Thanks for the birthday cake, Zen. Appreciate you. What's up, Dave? How are you? How was everybody's Christmas? How was everybody's holidays? Thanks, Sid. Appreciate you guys. Just passed an eval UF? Nice. Congrats. GG's. Nice, relaxing, and restful. Nice, Zen. Yeah, mine was pretty quiet. My holidays was pretty quiet. Let's see here. I'm thinking that I still think the short is the play on the Nas if you guys are looking at that. Gold. I heard there was some news on the metals, but I want to say it was applied to silver. Silver looks like it had a pretty big sell off actually. Gold is still kind of traveling down to that 4,500 psych level. Oh, nice EF. Yeah, you'll like Lucid. The nice thing about Lucid is they kind of cap your payouts. So there's no reason to really like push it. It's not incentivized to really like take your time with Lucid. The way they're set up is for that long-term success, you know, like good. I think on the 50Ks, your first and second payouts that you could qualify for, I think the max is 1,500 that you can request on those on the pro plan. I'm not sure what it is on the flex. But they definitely cap what you can pull out. Yeah, the weather's crazy here too, guys. Today it was 70 degrees outside, and tonight the temperatures are supposed to drop to like around 20 degrees. So a 50-degree swing, which is just crazy. I know north of where I'm at is getting a ton of snow. We're not expected to get a lot of snow, just really high winds. So we have tornado watches and stuff going on right now. I'm not sure. Hopefully my signal's good. Hopefully we don't lose the signal. Yeah, Grumpy Tornado watches around you too. That's what I thought. Snowing in Minnesota all day. Yeah, Globex girl, you're kind of right in the heart of it, aren't you? You're like you're expecting like 10 inches or something like that. Wesley walking off. Do you think silver is dumb plump? No, it's all news driven, Zadie. So I'm not 100% certain. I want to say it had something to do with news out of China. There's this unfilled gap that I'm seeing on silver from Christmas Eve that seems like a logical target to the downside. Down there at 72.7. So I think it's got a little more room to the downside to go. Personally. Tenor, it's a massive rainstorm there in Toronto. Yeah, Tenor, I think you're probably going to end up with some snow too. I want to say it's like northern Illinois, northern Indiana, northern Ohio. So that's right in line with you, Tenor. Probably end up with some lake effect snow. See what gold's got going on. So it already filled its gap from the 24th. So silver, it looks like it still has a little more room to the downside. I'd imagine gold and silver move about the same. So gold's probably going to come down a little bit more as well. I'd say if gold gets a move back up towards like 45.30, that would be probably a decent spot for a short attempt. But how are you guys trading tonight? I know EF passed an eval already. Anybody else made any good trades this evening? DJ, you're up 450 on the eval. Almost lost the XFA. No, oh no. Yeah, Ross, I don't know how like his volume really isn't there, right? And really it's not going to be there, I don't think, until the new year, until 2026 at this point, which generally to me on US indexes, at least from what I've seen, has been slow grinds higher when that's the case. But I don't know when. I don't know if that's going to happen this year with how much up we are on the year. I just don't know. I mean, ES tapped all-time highs at the beginning of last week, right? Is that correct? It's over previous all-time highs right now. The ES is. Okay. Let's see. Let me look at an ES chart here quick. Oh my goodness. So we kind of need... Man, is ES really going to go for 7K? What did he get up to? 69.94? Raj, you're 716 on SPY? Yeah. So what would that be on ES? Where's the SPY at right now, Ross? It's at 690? Okay. All right, looks like it rejected that 45.30 area. Let's see if we can get that move. I might try it from 45.30 if we can get it back up there on the short side. Just going to trade micros, guys, because I don't know what I'm doing on gold. But we'll give it a shot. I never trade gold. Guys, it gets weird. Like, birthdays just don't mean anything anymore, you know? Like, you almost hope they don't happen. You remember being a little kid and being all excited for your birthday? What's up, BG? How are you? Yeah, Ross, you could be right. You could be right. I mean, it definitely could come back up here somewhere for sure. That's why I'm only going with one micro for now. Plus, this is the first trade I've taken in like a week, so we'll let it breathe a little bit. You see 45.80 is the next possible target to the upside? Yeah, it could. If it's going to retrace that whole move, for sure. Hey, what's up, Patriots? How are you? Yeah, DJ, like as you get older, the birthdays just don't mean as much. For those of you that are just tuning in, today is my birthday. Decided to do a surprise birthday stream. If you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, December 28th is my birthday. Hey, thanks, Warrior. Appreciate you. Oh, nice. Happy birthday, FC. Happy birthday. Looks like it just missed my entry there, guys. Might run away from me now a little bit. No, thanks, guys. Yeah. Do you think it's fun to exit the womb, or did you prefer it in there? Well, I don't remember that far back, Sadie. I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you. Call your parents and thank them for the birthday. I just missed my entry. Did that tap 30 at least? No, I came up just short. Well, that's gone. Didn't get me in. Let's see. What do we got? We got about 115 people in here right now. I'm sure most people haven't even looked at their charts in a while. Did you guys trade well over the holidays? Was the market even moving Christmas Eve? How was trading on Friday, the day after Christmas? You think London gives you some definite answers? Yeah, like I said, like last year, guys, I mean, I remember the end of the year being actually pretty decent trading, but that was also right after Trump had won the election and all that. So I don't know what to think this year. BG, you made good profit on Christmas Eve? Oh, nice. Grumpy, it was chop suey. Hey, thanks, Guitar Guy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. No, thank you guys for all the birthday sentiments. I appreciate it. I don't really do much for my birthdays anymore, though. Hey, what's up, Spence? How are you? Man, we've got severe thunderstorm warnings. We got tornado watches going off around here. Weather's getting crazy. Hey, thanks, Spence. Appreciate you. Yep, another year. Do any of you guys have any big plans for New Year's? Do you guys celebrate New Year's? Do you go to any parties or anything like that? New Year's is another one of those holidays that's just kind of lost the luster for me as I've gotten a little bit older. Well, hey, because I'm not a big drinker anyway. Like, I don't drink a whole lot. Hey, thanks. Thanks, Truong. Appreciate you. Locked in with the in-laws this year. Oh, nice, Grumpy. Yeah, guys, any PC work that you guys are planning on doing, I would highly recommend doing it soon because those prices are skyrocketing on RAM, on GPUs. Like, it's Yeah, Ross. Watching the kids enjoy the festivity. Yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about anyway, right? Yeah, Caveman. Luckily, I can add some stuff to my PC, but I really don't need to. It would just be overkill on my PC. I mean, I've already got a Ryzen 9. I've got 4 terabyte hard drive, SSD. What else do I have? I mean, it's the only thing that I cheaped out on was my graphics card, but it's a 4060 Ti. It's not like anything. It's not anything crazy. Zen, your laptop is from April, but you bought one that can do AI art? Okay, man, you need to get ray tracing? Yeah. Yeah, Grumpy, the only thing that's probably different for me from what you guys need and require, unless you're really into gaming, is because I stream. It needs to be able to not break down when I have tons of tabs open, right? What's up, Lee? How are you? So, like, I needed to have somewhat of a powerful PC. But really, the graphics card, it just needed to be able to support multiple monitors. But I don't do any gaming or anything like that, so... really, it's just for streaming, trading, and being able to have all the applications open at the same time that's required for streaming. And it needed to have enough space to record lots of video. Lee, my Christmas was good. It was nice and quiet, nice and relaxing. I watched a lot of football. Yeah, Ross, we'll see. I'm looking at silver, and I'm seeing, like... I know you can't see it on the charts because it's on a different monitor, but I'm seeing that gap down there at... What is that? 72.715, it looks like, is the start of the gap from Christmas Eve. Is that right? Is there a gap on silver there? Guys, tell me. Chiefs moving over to the Kansas side with a new stadium in 2031. NQ. I'd like to see NQ back down into here. Retest this previous high over here one more time before you find buyers for the next leg up towards 26K. Oh, nice, Ross. Oh, you're on your phone right now? Yeah, it looks like there's a gap on silver that needs to probably get filled down around that 72 area. Dave, you're getting a dome stadium in Kansas City? Yeah, that'll be right around the time Patrick Mahomes is wrapping up his career, Dave. Nice. Nice. Oh, Rock and Viper. Oh, we got a lot of Chiefs fans in the chat. My team's done. My team's Super Bowl window is gone. Done. Yeah, DJ, this is a little too strong for me to want to short here. Right now. My next area would probably be up here somewhere. You know, a retest of this low. So probably 45, mid 45, 40s. So we'll see what happens. How many gigs my graphics card has? I want to say mine is 8 gigs, Orly. I'm not positive on that, though. I guess I could figure it out. Let's see here. Yeah, it's 8 gigs. Mine is 8 gigs. Yeah, BG, I'm not looking to buy right now. I'm actually looking for the short on gold. But it won't come until up here. Yeah, cheers, Orly. Yeah, my PC is overkill for what I do. You notice when placing limit orders, when they are activated, an SL and a TP pop up at the prices you had already placed the stop loss in TP. Does that make sense? Yeah, so when you get into a trade, if you've set a pre-bracket before price gets there, it's going to place 2 orders at those prices that you have that. So those 2 orders aren't active, meaning price can trade into those phantom orders that you have there and not trigger a trade. But after you're in your trade, it's going to set 2 more limit orders at those prices automatically, Grumpy. So that's what's happening. Hey, thanks, Modern Family. Appreciate you. Yeah, for those of you that are just getting here, today is my birthday. So if you see happy birthdays in the chat, that's what we're that's what people are saying that for. Hey, thanks, Race to Wins. Thanks, DCS. Appreciate you guys. What's up, Ahmed? Yeah, the birthday was nice and quiet. Nice and quiet. I had some lasagna for dinner, which was delicious. Guys, I got to start working out again, by the way, come 2026. It needs to happen. I have been lazy lately, and let me tell you, my eating was not great over the holidays. Was not great at all. I ate far more sweets and treats than I should have. Am I finally legal savvy? Yeah. All right, so volume has just died on everything, it looks like. Savvy, you'll be fasting. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to I'm definitely going to start hitting the gym a lot harder here soon. Hopefully starting tomorrow, actually. Starting tomorrow. I'm not even going to wait for the new year, guys. I'm going to start tomorrow. I'm not going to be one of those people that makes a New Year's resolution to start working out and then works out for a week and then stops. Orly, on the 28th. The 28th. Boris, so if you enter one contract and then 1 minute later enter another, so it's always first in, first out, Boris. So it'll be your first entry that always gets taken off first when you're closing it out. No, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for hanging out with me. I thought, what better way to spend my birthday than to hang out with you guys, right? It's already the 29th in South Africa. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about those of you that are located elsewhere in the world where it might already be the 29th. Yeah, so I guess for some of you, it's not my birthday. It's still my birthday here for another about 3 hours. Problem on the NAS right now for me, guys, is I want to say it's a short, but you're like counter trend trading technically back down into 800. So you might have a lot of like chop on your way back down into here, because I'm kind of expecting this bull flag type setup where it pulls back into here, and this would be the buy area for the move up into 26K. And I don't want to get chopped up. So I'm kind of just waiting for price on the NAS to come back down into that 25.8, 25.780 area to see what happens. Gold has just really slowed down all of a sudden. Adam, the 4 fat ladies. Search Pilanesberg and learn something amazing today. That's the birthday present. Wait, what's Pilanes? Is Pilanesberg something? Pilanesberg, South Africa, huh? All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look real quick while I'm not doing anything. Johannesburg, South Africa. I'm looking it up right now. Wow, it looks beautiful. What the heck? Elephants and giraffes? It's saying something about a national park. That's the first thing that popped up. I mean, it looks amazing. I will say that. Yeah, we don't have anything like that over here. We have absolutely nothing like that over here. Just look at the hourly bar, see how many. Yeah, Ross, no, I think you're right about waiting for tomorrow and the open. I'm just not seeing a lot of volume. Even the moves that are happening, like the big moves right now that are happening, quote unquote big moves, there's no volume behind them. So price is just moving to fill orders. Adam, 4:12 a.m. already? Yeah. Yeah, the 28th is technically my birthday, guys. It's technically still the 28th where I'm at. Orly, so yes, in a way, it's confirmation for me, right? Like, this is showing you kind of what order flow is looking like. These are aggressive buyers and sellers here on the bubbles that you see. So in other words, market orders. So what I'm looking for on the NAS is kind of like when price is approaching these areas, these gray boxes that you see on my charts. I'm looking to see if aggressive buyers and sellers, i.e. a lot of big red or green bubbles, are stepping in at these areas and defending, or whether there's a passive buyer or seller absorbing that aggressive buying or selling. So yes, it does affect my decision making, but it's not the only thing that plays into my decision making. Faraz, do I remember you? Yeah, of course I remember you. It's actually a failed volcano. Oh, Pilanesberg is what you're talking about, BG? Sorry. Yeah, those of you that are in the shorts feed, feel free to click on that other live stream on my channel. It's a lot better viewing experience. It's the one that doesn't have the word mobile in the title. It could probably a lot of what I'm talking about. You guys are like, what is this dude talking about? I probably look crazy. Faraz, yeah, from 600 subs to here. Yeah, guys, I mean, the channel's growing at an alarming rate. You're right, Faraz. In July, we had about 600 subscribers, I think, or June of 2025, and now we're sitting at, what are we sitting at right now? Now we're sitting at 6,215 subscribers. July, you joined in. It was close to, yeah, Faraz. Yeah, it's been a wild ride. It's been a wild ride. I never expected my channel to take off the way that it has. Never expected that. I mean, to be during this time to have one of the bigger futures trading channels in the space is crazy. Especially with my style of trading, where I'm not just like slinging around contracts and like actively placing 20 trades every stream, you know. It's different because I don't trade like most of the streamers that you see. You know, for me, it's all about waiting for that one good setup. and then holding that one good setup. To Ciro, the market was good earlier if you were on gold. The Nas really hasn't done a whole lot. The indexes haven't done a whole lot, but the metals have moved around quite a bit. Mason, you've been here since 400 subs? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that was what, the beginning of 2025? Early 2025? Isn't Rocket Scooter the self-proclaimed biggest and best traders on YouTube? Yeah, he's a good trader. There's some good traders on YouTube. There are. Savvy, are you talking about these lines? These are the pivots. So you've got central pivot, and then the faint gray lines that you see are the 50% in between the SR, the S, S1, support 1, support 2, support 3s. And the resistance are the golds as well. So if these are the lines you're talking about, these are your pivots. Watching during the Israel bomb and the market was just one big red candle. Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, 2025's been crazy. It's been a crazy year, guys. I mean, when you're looking at like a daily chart, right? And you go all the way back to the beginning of 2025, right? We had that one tariff scare that brought the market back down to like 16,000, what is that? 16,500 on the Nas. So we're up almost 10,000 points on the Nasdaq since, what is this? Early April? Since early April? What's up, Kelly? How are you? Yeah, those of you that are just tuning in, today is my birthday. So if you see people saying happy birthday, that's what that's all about. What do we got? We got about 160 people in here now. Guys, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. The Nas were just kind of waiting. Thanks, Desiro. Thanks, Phoenix. Thanks, Mason. Thanks, Faraz. Hey, thanks, Crypto. Thanks, Miss Rain. Did I get a birthday cake? Yeah, I got a birthday cake. I get a pass for ignoring your good morning as a birthday gift. Sorry, Phoenix. I didn't see the good morning. I'm sorry. So I'll give you the party. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I wish I gave away all the free accounts that we have, guys. So I gave those away on Tuesday with Nims on stream, actually. Oh, Zen. It was a cheap Kroger. Vanilla on vanilla. Vanilla on vanilla. You know when you go into Kroger and like, or any grocery store really, and they have like the $5 little cakes? That's what it was. Stick some candles on that. They're like, I don't know, they're probably what, like 5 inches around? 5-inch diameter? 6-inch diameter? I don't even know. Not very big. Yeah, I really just came on here to hang out with you guys. We had these storms coming in, so there wasn't much I could do as far as like going out is concerned. So I was like, hey, I'll hang out with you guys tonight. Yeah, Kelly. I mean, silver's been on a rocket ship recently. An absolute rocket ship. Streaming live is fun and keeps us off the streets. I mean, I hope it keeps you off the streets. Only the second time in history, Kelly, that silver's been more than oil? So when was the other time when oil went negative? Hey, thanks, Armando. Appreciate you. Yeah, guys, so that's the other thing I want to tell you. So we're probably not going to have any more streams until next Sunday night. Streaming schedule is going to change come next week. So Sunday night, we're going to be live still at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. And then Mondays and Wednesdays, this is just temporarily till we see what the analytics look like. We're probably going to do trial and error as far as regular trading hours is concerned, just to see what happens. We'll have to stick with the schedule for a little bit just to kind of let it play out and let the YouTube algorithm work its way around a new schedule. But Mondays and Wednesdays will be 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. And then Fridays will be New York Open, so 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard. That's going to be the new streaming schedule, probably for the entire month of January. And then we'll reevaluate come February and see what works best. So the streaming schedule is going to change next week. I will be live during globex on Sunday nights still, but that will be the only globex live stream that I have. I want to get into a time slot where we have a little more activity going on so that more people can see what what my trading actually looks like, instead of just sitting around and having weeks go by without me placing a trade. So, that's really the reason why I'm making the pivot as far as live streams are concerned. So please tune in. Please tune in. Please watch those live streams. Even if you can't make the live stream, click on that video and hit that thumbs up. Yeah, Keith. So I would be looking, my next spot would be up and through here. I'd be looking at shorting just below 45.50. You know, test these lows over here and see what happens at those lows. So I would probably be short. My entry would probably be 45, 43, it looks like. Would probably be my entry. Mr. Scary, so Friday I'll go live shortly before the New York Open. Mondays and Wednesdays we're going to do the afternoons. So it'll be 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard on Mondays and Wednesdays. Why am I watching this commodity, Phoenix? Well, because the NAS isn't doing anything. The NAS, this is a 30-minute chart on the NAS. The NAS, I'm just expecting it to chop back into this 25,800 area. Yeah, BG, we'll see. We'll see. I kind of want to see it tap this wick low, and then we'll see what happens. Oh, gold scares me too, Phoenix. That's why I'm going to trade micros if I get into one. This will be like my 5th trade ever on gold if I get into it. I'm definitely not trading mini contracts on gold. No shot. Yeah, Ms. Rain. So Mondays and Wednesdays will be 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. Sundays will be Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm not going to live stream. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm going to take off for now and work on some long form content for you guys, i.e. strategy videos, some other stuff. We have some other ideas for some long form pieces of content, but I'm going to use that time to work on other things other than live streams. And then Fridays, I'll do the New York Open. So we'll say 9:25 a.m. Eastern Standard is probably when I'll go live. Yeah, Ms. Rain, cheers. Yeah, I'll put a post on the YouTube channel, announcing that the live streams have changed schedule. That's going to be starting next Sunday. One of the shorts popped up in the stream and it was really good. Yeah, Zinzin. So we're going to try to, Mason and I were discussing it actually before I went live tonight. We're going to try to get at least one of those short form videos out each week. And then we're going to aim to do one long form piece of content, whether it be strategy or something along those lines once a month. Those things take time to get filmed and edited and get out. So we kind of want to do one of those a month, and then we want 1 to 2 shorts out a week. But it becomes very, very difficult because Mason doesn't really watch my live streams a whole lot. He's asleep. He lives in the UK. And without an editor that watches the live streams and can like pinpoint timestamps, it's hard to go back and watch 3 hours of footage and chop it up. Yeah, Zinzin, we have to. You can't be complacent on YouTube. You always have to be searching for a way to grow, right? You got to treat it like a business. So if you see something starting to plateau, you got to adapt. You got to make changes. That's what makes trading and doing a YouTube and live streaming very, very difficult, is because you're not only battling trading and all that's going on, right? You've got the added noise of the chat. You've got eyeballs on you. You're worried about content. You're trying to play the YouTube algorithm. So it brings in a whole new element to just trading. Faraz, you can do it pretty quickly. Phoenix, you can do it. I'll definitely mention your names to Mason. Or Mock, as you guys know him. But yeah, I don't have some crazy team behind my content either. I don't have like a team of editors or anything like that. Hey, what's up, Joel? You can do it gooder? All right. Yeah, Zenzen, there might be, right? Like, I guess we just have to send out one clip, or one section of a live stream that we think they could form a piece of content, feed it to a bunch of people and say, come up with what you can come up with and see what we like. For sure. Faraz, you're in a gold long right now, Faraz? Yeah, we're coming up into that area where I would be interested in a short. Where I would start to look for short. Oh, Phoenix, you just want to chop it up and send it to the editor is what you're saying? Phoenix? Well, I can do that. I can find pieces of content and cut them up real quick. But as far as like throwing all the fancy editing on there, I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, we're going to see. 2026 is going to be kind of exciting for the channel, I think. I think it's going to be kind of exciting. So we were talking about realistic goals for next year, guys, as far as not trading, but as far as the channel is concerned. What do you guys think a good like subscriber goal would be for 2026? I never anticipated getting 6,000 by the end of 2025, so 2025 far exceeded what I ever thought was possible. But what would you guys think a good subscriber goal would be? 15K Yezins, and that's kind of what I was thinking. $15K, $30K TCS. Okay, 67676. 67,676. Or we sell Joel 30K. I can't even imagine 30K. I can't even imagine 30K subs. I think Zen's more realistic there. 15K? 1 million? Oh, yeah. Yeah, can you imagine? TradeX investing 1K? 1K subs? That's possible. It's possible the channel could die like that for sure. Nothing's guaranteed in streaming and trading. It was a joke. It's possible though, right? It's definitely possible. No, Joel's a great dude. Joel, you're for sale? All right. 26K? I don't know. I would think 15K is probably reasonable. I mean, put it this way. We went from, well, yeah, they said earlier, 600 subscribers in July to now 6,200. And that's really just with live streams. No real like long form pieces that just kind of hit. So I would think if we, as long as we're doing one long form and a bunch of shorts, I would think 15K would be doable. I mean, I don't know. I still haven't figured out the YouTube thing. Yeah, Adam, 5K was crazy. We had that stretch there, and I think it was August, or where it felt like we went from 600 subscribers to over 2,000 in a matter of a few weeks. It was, I wanted to cry. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to cry. Pieter, you just don't have any volume, so when there's no orders for the NAS to fill, you're going to see price jump like this. That's why a lot of people take the nighttime off, because it's such low volume that you get these random moves. And then it will retrace nearly immediately. Kind of like what happened there. You got a 20 point down to 20 points up in a matter of, what, a minute? Millstone. No, not yet. I'm kind of waiting for up in this area on gold right now. I'm not in any positions currently. The NAS, I would be waiting on this area. I'm waiting for 25,800. Retest this previous high over here. If we can get that. Kind of did tap S1 pivot though there on the NAS and bounced. But I'll be honest with you guys, I would probably, I mean, I think I might, we'll see what happens when gold gets up there, if it gets up there. But I do think tomorrow will provide more opportunity after the New York Open. Maybe even during the London session, if you guys are awake during that time. I mean, VWAP's kind of like flattening out on gold right now too. I feel like silver still needs to come down a little bit more, so I'd imagine gold comes down with it. Millstone, I'm kind of looking at 45. What is this? So like 45. I'll probably throw a starter on at 45.45. And then if we came up here to test this low, I'd probably add here. And then I'd probably have my stop above 45.65. Cover this gap. TradeX, it's holding the 9 EMA right now. Is it just riding it up? I mean, they did say that what? Gold target for the end of 2025 was 5K? Is that what Goldman Sachs said a few months ago? I know they put some figure out there that was crazy. I don't know if they said it was by the end of the year or that was their target at some point. What's up, Just for Fun? How are you? All right, we got 200 people in here right now. Guys, if you're just tuning in, most of you that have been here the whole time, today is my birthday. That's kind of why I'm streaming. Not really looking to like trade a whole lot. Just wanted to hang out with you guys on my birthday. The weather's getting bad here. We've got tornado watches and threats going on. Temperature's supposed to drop into the 30s. Just wanted to come and hang out with you guys for a little bit. I haven't traded in a week. Like actually placed a trade in a week. Yeah, thanks guys. Appreciate you. So yeah, birthday stream is what it is. Not so much trading. Birthday stream, talk about goals, talk about how the holidays went for all you guys. Just hang out. No stress. I mean, obviously, if you want to talk markets, we can talk markets. TradeX, it looks like we just have severe thunderstorms rolling in right now into Louisville. Like they're just now getting here. So we'll see what happens. I'm seeing tornado watches right now, no tornado warnings. Thanks, guys. Thanks for all the happy birthdays. Appreciate you. You're in the ATL, TradeX? Yeah, it's rolling through. It's just starting here. They're just now starting to roll in. So if I lose signal, guys, you'll know what happened. You'll know what happened. Hey, thanks, MP. Appreciate the super chat. Thanks for the 10 spot. I appreciate you. You didn't need to do that, but thank you. You always watch the lives, MP? No, I appreciate you tuning in each and every night. That's plenty. That's plenty. Yeah, TradeX, the UPS plane crash here at the Louisville airport. Yeah, that was crazy. I was actually live streaming right after that happened. That was nuts. Oh, MP, yeah, you like my support and resistance? Is that what you're talking about? The levels that I have? Yeah, hopefully they help you guys out. It gives you at least a roadmap at, where to look for possible trades or what I look for or areas of interest for me. So hopefully it helps you out. Hey, Phoenix, thanks for the gifted membership. Oh, Miss Rain. Miss Rain got the gifted membership. Congrats, Miss Rain. Miss Rain, make sure that you link your YouTube account to your Discord profile, and you'll have access to my Nasdaq pre-market trading plans each morning in my charts and my levels. The pre-market trading plans will be back in the new year as well, guys. I don't plan on doing a whole lot of trading over the next week or so. I'm going to take some more time off. I'm probably done with my, heavy trading until the new year. Millstone, if it was holding below 780, I would be interested in a short back down into 670. But the NAS has been really strong. When we had that heavy selling going on, that's almost completely retraced at this point. So we're pushing towards all-time highs again. That's going to be really difficult for me to short into. I'll only be looking for scalps on the short side. I don't think I would flip back to a short bias until we were back below, what is this, 500? 25,500? Or price trades into all-time highs. That would be the only way I would be interested in like a good swing position short. Right? But I have a feeling Q1 for the U.S. indexes is probably going to be buy the dip situation. I really think Q1, because generally that's when you get the retail sales from the holidays. It's all during Q1 as well. So first earnings releases, I'll wait till those, because that'll be what, Q4 of 2025 when those earnings releases come out? In January or February, or they'll probably start in February. But I have a feeling the market's going to have first quarter will be up. And then if we're going to have some downside, it'll probably come in like late February, March, somewhere around there. Could be wrong, right? Like I definitely could be wrong, but that's generally what you see, or at least what I've noticed in the 4.5 years that I've been trading. Phoenix, check Discord. What am I looking at on Discord? Oh, a bunch of happy birthdays. You're trying to tell them to tag me 84 times, Phoenix? Palm's on a tagging spree. Yeah, Palm. I haven't even seen Palm in the stream. He's probably watching football. Yeah, Indian Burn, I just don't know. I don't know. This is pretty strong. I mean, do we really think the market's just going to double top at all-time highs? I mean, I guess ES is technically taken all-time highs. right? And the commodities have been on a rocket ship as well. I still think quarter one's probably up. No, TradeX, I don't have any more free accounts to give away. I gave them all away on Tuesday. I've got no giveaway accounts anymore. We kind of saved those up for like a week or two during December. Yeah, on NQ, I would expect another test of all-time highs. Without a doubt. You think you missed Tuesday, TradeX? Yeah, so Tuesday was a regular trading hours stream. We did we gave how many accounts did we gave away? 5 accounts on Tuesday? I'm just going to get rid of the gold on this real quick. Oh. There we go. Oh, nice, Mr. OG. You're 1.5K away from passing the 150K. Oh, that's great. Congratulations. Yeah, definitely keep me updated. Kevin, gold looking double toppy on the one. What is that? I don't even. That's not even a billion. That's like a tick chart. Dog of Wall Street. Test of all-time high by London Open would be great. Oh, what's up, Felix? How are you? All right, guys. We got about 180 people in here. Thanks for hanging out tonight. I appreciate you. Running with the bulls. So I don't necessarily use this to find my entries and exits. My entries and exits, especially on the NAS, are defined by the gray levels that you see over here. I use this more for confirmation for an entry, right? So I'm watching this as price is approaching these areas and seeing what's happening to price, like i.e. absorption of aggressive buyers or sellers at these prices, right? That's really what I use it for. I don't use it to find, like a lot of people will have their charts zoomed out like this, right? When you tune into a lot of streams. And so what they'll be doing is they're looking for where was the passive seller stepping in and holding price down, in other words. And they're kind of still doing it here at the like 850 area, it looks like. You can see the aggressive buyers here getting rejected currently. And vice versa on the downside, right? Like you have big red bubbles getting absorbed by a passive buyer and price moving back up. Whereas in this case, the aggressive sellers were actually able to push through and it rejected here. So you could use this for like scalping for the most part. Hey, thanks, Francois. I appreciate you. Yeah, thanks for the birthday wishes, guys. Thanks, Phoenix. Birthday's almost over. I got about 2 hours left of my birthday. But I don't really use the DOM surface for that. I more or less want to see what order flow is doing around these areas. What's gold doing? Gold just chopping now? Yeah, we're just kind of waiting on gold to get up there towards that 45.50 area to see if what happens. Let it just slow walk its way up there. Shoot, I may not catch a trade again. Oh, let's see. I know some of you are long on gold. I'd probably start trailing my gold long if I was in a long position myself. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, so 50% of that sell-off was 45.35. And what do they say? Price needs to... I'm not a fib trader, so I don't know what this means, but above the 61.8 would be... You would be looking for longs from there, I'm guessing? What we've got here is a failure to communicate best, DJ. You're good. You guys can caps lock all you want. Golden pocket for shorts. Is that what that is? Yeah, I'm not a fib trader. So I don't know. I know they talk about the 50% and the 61.8 all the time, right? And if the 61.8 on the retracement gets broken, right? It technically indicates a reversal in the trend. Yeah, Savvy, today's my birthday. Today is my birthday. Touch of 61%, then retest of 50% for longs. Is that how you trade it? Oh, Savvy, your birthday's the 28th as well? Nice. There was somebody else in here who had the 28th as their birthday too. Oh, nice. Happy birthday, Savvy. What's up, Rice? How are you? Ooh, Rice, are you getting hit with a bunch of snow right now? That's the question. Or is it getting ready to... I know you're in the line of fire up there in Michigan. Yeah, thanks, Savvy. Happy birthday to you, too. Yeah, Rice, we're just getting rain here. Well, not just rain. Severe thunderstorms. The temperature's starting to drop. I mean, it's 70 degrees outside still here, but we have 50-mile-an-hour winds. Dr. Adnan, this is Dom Surface. It's my trading platform. I trade on Quant Tower trading platform. This is Dom Surface. So this is kind of like it's equivalent to Bookmap, but it's a feature on my trading platform. Already plowed a foot of snow in Wisconsin? Wow. You guys are getting hammered. Yeah, Abraham, that's exactly where I am. That's exactly where I am, actually. Yeah, it's just starting here in Louisville. But we're not expecting a whole lot of snow here. We're just expecting heavy winds and some thunderstorms. There's tornado watches. Yeah, Kevin, they get hammered in Wisconsin. Like when I lived in Detroit, guys, I remember waking up and shoveling like 30 plus inches of snow away. You know? You can't even get out the front door without shoveling your way out. Oh, AJ's, no. No, I'm not in a trade right now. I'm waiting on gold to go about 10 points higher. The NAS is really nowhere of interest for me. I want the NAS back down into this 780 to 800, 25,000, 780 to 800 area for a long. Retest this swing high. It might not happen tonight. That might not happen till London, maybe. There's no volume. And gold has just kind of been going sideways for the last little bit. But you would know if I was in a trade. There would be an execution bar over here with my P&L line. Besides, I'm kind of just chilling, hanging out with you guys tonight. Not really looking for a whole lot of anything as far as trading is concerned. Today's my birthday. Not looking to stress out at all. So just hanging out with you guys. Talking about how the holidays were. Talking about 2026 goals. Do any of you guys have any good goals for 2026? Trading or otherwise? Hey, thanks, Antoine. Appreciate you. Dog of Wall Street make 100K. Nice. That's a good goal. That's a good goal. You want to get back to being funded and taking payouts? That's a good goal as well. TradeX, I think you can get it done. I think you can get that done by January, by the end of January. Obviously, don't rush it. Take it slow, but I think you can get it done. I mean, are some of you changing up your strategy for trading in 2026? Are you confident in your current strategy? Hey, thanks, DS. Appreciate you. Yeah, we talked about what the subscriber goal for 2026 was earlier. A lot of people are throwing out ridiculous numbers. I think by the end of 2026, 15 to 20K subs for my channel. I think that would be a good target. Dog of Wall Street, no, I don't do any options trading. I started out trying to learn options, but the Greeks were very confusing for me. And I quickly found futures, and that was when I first started trading. I haven't tried it in a while, but I've never really, it's so confusing for me. I like simple. I don't want to have to worry about theta and all, and time decay and all that stuff. But no, I don't really do any options trading. I don't really trade crypto either. I pretty much stick to US index futures for the most part. As far as my actual trading is concerned, I mean, I obviously have a Roth IRA, an IRA. I've got investments, but I don't really do a whole lot of trading outside of US index futures. Wow, it's really storming here, guys. It is really storming. I can hear the wind. Like, it's a frightening amount of wind. Yeah, Dog of Wall Street. I know. I like a lot of options traders. They don't have a problem with it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still just chart reading and finding good levels to execute off of, right? And I know there's different strategies you can implement in future or in options, but futures just makes so much more sense to me. It's so much easier to understand. You know, it's a lot more technical analysis. Gold looks like it wants to break out. Yeah, TradeX. I mean, I don't know. There was news on gold out of China, I guess, tonight. And that's why you had the impulse sell-off. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm more or less watching silver right now than I am. I'll probably trade gold, but I'm watching what silver's doing right here. More so than I'm watching what gold is doing. Dog of Wall Street long 840. Are you talking about the NAS? Where is VWAP? Looking for 860. So looking for 20 points. Yeah, silver did just break out. All right, we are finally at the sell-off spots. All right, let's see what happens in this 4540 to 4550 area. Sheesh. Guys, the rain is just pounding my windows right now. Give me a second. Yeah, it's crazy storming here. I kind of wanted to push a little bit higher first before I would start to think about this short. If it just rips right through this whole area, I'm probably not going to take the trade. I want to see it slow down. Oh, Dog of Wall Street, you're up 700 on the gold long earlier? Nice. Yeah, I mean, definitely a lot of buyers, for sure. That's what I'm saying. I want to see it test 45.50, but I want to see it hold in this area. My short would probably be from 45.45 if it held below 45.50. But I'm just kind of waiting right now. So you trade 5-minute candle to 5-minute candle, Dog of Wall Street? So what I did when I started like my trailing process was I go to break even pretty quickly. You know, like if I'm trading the Nas, say, right, where I have levels involved, I'm looking at market structure. So say I was long from 25,800, right? Price goes up to like 815, 820. I'm going to break even right then and there. And then every 20 points, I was trailing 10 until we would get above this, right? Like the midway point in between two levels would be where I would start really like kind of giving it room to breathe to allow the trade to manipulate its way up to that next level. Because generally if it breaks 50% in between my levels, it's going to go trade that next level to the top side or the downside in both directions, right? So for me, it's all based on structure. Once the trend starts forming on the top side, I'll look for the last dip down and trail my stops that way as price is above. So that's just me. A lot of people do it by set increments, like every 20 points, move your stop 10 points, just to lock something in. Silver chart. Here's a 15-minute silver chart. So you're coming into that gap right now on silver. So this is actually on silver where I would start watching for a possible reversal if you're not in the long position. Just like on gold. But if price just rips through here, guys, I'm not going to take this trade. Like if it breaks above 45.50, I'm not going to take the short. KB the closer. I'm actually looking for a short entry. I want to see it go a little bit higher first. The only other short entry that I would take would probably be an entry below 45.35. Looks like silver is holding below that gap. All right, we got about 200 people in here right now. Thanks for hanging out with me on my birthday, guys. I appreciate you. Far more enjoyable than laying around and watching watching the news and watching a storm rip through Louisville right now. We actually picked up quite a few new subscribers tonight, too. Well, thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. Next live stream won't be until next Sunday. I'm going to take the New Year's off and enjoy the rest of the little break. Like I said, the new live stream schedule will start. Will start next Sunday. I'll be on Sunday nights, Monday and Wednesday afternoons, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. And then Fridays, we're going to do 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard. We're going to do the New York Open for Fridays. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'll be off. I won't be live streaming come January. So I'll put out a post on the YouTube channel and in Discord so that everybody knows what the new streaming schedule is going to look like. But we're going to try something a little bit different. Hey, thanks, Aldo. Appreciate you. Is gold going to roll over right here? DS, your goal for 2026 is to keep your funded account for 12 months without blowing it. That's a good goal. I mean, you'll be live by that time. They'll move you to a live account before that. It's very rare that they keep you in a funded account for an entire year unless you just have no profits in there. So I would say you'll probably be in a live account if you're holding on to one account that long. But that's a good goal. TradeX depends on the firm. I don't know. Most of them have a pretty, because generally if you're holding onto an account for 12 months, I would think you're taking enough payouts to the point. Most of them are payout based at this point. DJ eval profits keep growing. XFA now gone. Oh no. BG, it looks like a good re-entry for longs on gold. Are you expecting the full retrace of the news? I don't know much about gold, guys. I mean, you guys trade it more than I do. So I don't know how it likes to move. I don't know if it always retraces. Definitely been trending up. So any short position is definitely counter trend on the higher time frames. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Like I said, I still want it to go higher. It didn't quite get up to where I wanted to see it get up to. But this is where I would expect some resistance to start stepping in at these wick lows if we're going to continue to the downside. It looks like one of them already got tested, kind of. It held below it at 45.43. I'd kind of like to see this area get tested just above 45.45 at least. If it does get heavy, I'll probably try shorting just below 45.35, somewhere in here. Best DJ. Man, even these small moves on silver are like $500 to $800 moves. You're so tempted to pay. You're going to pay $450 to reset the funded and trade silver? Oh, that can disappear quickly. Yeah, silver's really jumping around right now. Below 4,500 for the stops? Oh, on the long positions, BG? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of risk. That's a lot of risk at this point. I would have cut it down. I'd probably have my stop on the longs from down there. Probably below 45.20. Yeah, best DJ. I think the resets on funded aren't worth it in my opinion. All right, looks like the NAS is finally coming back down. For someone trading silver in a new account, and it's gone. Purdy is cheaper. Yeah, best DJ. Honestly, those Lucid Pro accounts, those 1 day to pass, I mean, those are nice. Those are nice. All right, the NAS does look like it wants lower at this point. I guess I would, if I was looking for a play, I would try and short below 25,840, targeting that 800 level. Yeah, BG, I on gold for me would probably be 45.20-ish. You know, just below this push. But I think you're right. I think if you lose this area on gold, it's probably quickly traveling back down to here. Yeah, Antigua. So on Lucid, it's your 6th payout. You get moved to live. Yeah, TradeX. I guess it all depends on what you want. Like if you want consistency in the eval, that's really the difference between Flex and Pro. And then they have different max payouts as well along the way, I think, between the Flex and the Pro. I haven't looked that in depth into it. But obviously in the Pro, you don't have consistency in eval. You can pass in a day. You do have consistency in the sim funded, but I think it's 40% now on those. In the Flex, it's 50% consistency in the evaluation, no consistency in the funded. However, your payouts are still capped, right? Is it weird that silver is flying and gold is not following once you catch up with the other? I mean, they're different traded symbols, so they don't necessarily have to coincide with each other. It's just like ES and NQ sometimes diverge. No, GM. I don't use Apex. It's a personal choice. A lot of people here do use Apex. Frogface, you're watching like a chicken. You're scared. Well, we're just kind of waiting. Just kind of waiting for gold to do what we want it to do. Or waiting on the Nas to get down to that 25,800 area. Yeah, Best DJ. A lot of people like Take Profit just because of the daily payouts, for sure. BG, I don't give out signals. I don't sell any courses or mentorships or signal services or anything like that. The one thing that I do give to people who purchase memberships to my YouTube channel, I give them access to my pre-market trading plans on the Nasdaq each morning. So they know what trade I'm looking to get into each morning. Those will start again in January. But they'll have access to my charts, my levels, what I'm seeing, and my trade and targets that I'm looking for. But I don't give out signals. Nothing on my channel is financial advice. Don't copy my trades. Best DJ, so Take Profit Trader at 10K. Yeah, BG, cheers. Appreciate you. Yeah, this is what they look like. I mean, you won't be able to see it on the shorts feed really all that well. But every morning I'll put out a trading plan. And it'll look something like this. You know, I'll give a little synopsis about what I'm seeing. And then you'll have access to my charts. And then the trades that I'm looking at taking off the open. With my targets. And I don't even like feeling like I'm charging for it. It was just a way to incentivize channel memberships. YouTube really likes channel memberships. So I kept them as cheap as possible, and that's the perk for being a channel member. This is the only thing I could think of. Hey, thanks, MP. Appreciate you. Yeah, MP, just make sure you link your YouTube account to your Discord profile, and you'll have access to those pre-market trading plans each morning. There won't be a new one until the beginning of January, so just keep that in mind. It's $5 a month, LSG. It's not much. It's just a way to... Hey, thanks, Miko. Appreciate you. It's just a way to incentivize those channel memberships and to give you guys something that I felt would pay it back, you know? One good trade off those trading plans. Hey, thanks, Grey Horse. Appreciate you. Best DJ. So there's a video. If you just go on your YouTube search bar and type in link YouTube to Discord, there will be a video on there. It's like 1 minute long. It doesn't take very long at all. If you have problems, just DM me on Discord and I'll send you the link to that video and it'll walk you through those steps. Yeah, cheers, best DJ. All right, we're still just kind of waiting on gold to work its way up there. It's kind of gotten close to where I would be interested a couple times, but it's just hanging out. Same thing with silver. Silver's right in the middle of that gap that it formed at the open. Turned 18, Frogface? No, Frogface Trader. I turned 82 years old. I'm 82 years old. I used to tell people, guys, when they asked my age, I used to tell people I was like 2,876 years old. Because everybody thinks I'm like really old when they've never seen me before because of my trading and the way that I talk. It's funny. Too young. All right, gold, you gonna go do it? You gonna go push up there into the 45.50 area? Looks like the NAS is just ranging now too. Guys, we might be stuck till London session at this point. I was hoping this wouldn't happen, but it's looking like everything might be stuck now till London. You look 40, Frogface says. Going for the classic W pattern right now. Yeah, the NAS is kind of putting it in for sure. If you're on a 1 minute, maybe. Oh, Trade X, I share the same birthday as Sean Casey. I know, best DJ. Anybody who's been trading the metals, really the whole second half of this year has been surprised. The metals never moved like that. Maybe during the Asia session they did, but I never traded globex until I started streaming. And really it wasn't until like the last few months where I saw people hopping on those metals like that, trading metals like that. They would trade them from time to time when the indexes weren't moving, but gold really started getting mainstream recently. Gold just popped, did it? Yeah, it's there. I kind of want to see this get traded first. Wolf1. Chat told you subscribers only, so you was confused, so you checked back. Yeah, I thought you were subscribed, Wolf1. I've seen you type in the chat before. Did you unsubscribe at some point accidentally? On the 4-hour, Ross? Oh, on gold, is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about the Nas? On gold? Yeah, my gold short probably would not be it wouldn't be anything big, right? Like we're definitely still putting in higher lows, higher time frame wise for sure. I would probably target like nothing crazy, but like 45.20-ish. Somewhere back around in here. Bitcoin's been jumping around like that too tonight? Mystic? I mean, Bitcoin always jumps around, but Jeff, the Bears. Yeah, the Bears are in a good spot. Can we finally get a push to 150K? What is Bitcoin at right now? $89K? I mean, I wouldn't mind Bitcoin coming all the way back to, I don't know. Come on back to like 40K. Come on back to 40K. Shoot, come on back to 10K. I'd be a buyer at 10K on Bitcoin. That would collapse the market. It definitely put panic. It definitely put panic into the markets for sure. Oh, Ross, I know. Crypto is definitely, it's to me, there's differing opinions on that in my community. Crypto is, to me, until proven otherwise, it's one big giant Ponzi scheme that's just taken off and got a mind of its own. But I could be wrong. Time will tell. Right? It's worth what people think it's worth. Like, that's the reality. See, the problem is there's too many. I mean, the richest people in the world are all invested in it at this point. So it's going to be very hard to tell those people, hey, guess what? Half your fortune is gone, right? I mean, the richest people in the world are in crypto. They're in crypto, so I don't know. I think if a lot of them were to cash out, I don't know. I don't know if they could. Because some of them didn't get in until like what, 70K, 80K on Bitcoin. When was the last good buying opportunity on Bitcoin? 60K? Like real good long-term buying opportunity on Bitcoin. It was probably like 60K. That was the last really good buying opportunity. Oh, come on. I think everything's range bound now, guys. For a little bit. I think we're going to consolidate here for a little bit. It's really slowed down up into that 45.50 level, but I don't want my entry until I see 45.50 get traded and see if it pulls back off of that or if it accelerates through that. I think I'm just chasing if I enter down here. And we'll kind of have to DCA my way out of a position possibly. Which is not smart trading, by the way. Not smart trading, by the way. Will they be the next GME and AMC backholders? I mean, TradeX, they already are there. I mean, those people that were buying Bitcoin at 2K, 3K, 4K. I mean, you've been able to sell half of Damon, you're new to trading. What is DCA? So DCA is dollar cost average is what it stands. It's an acronym for dollar cost average. So it's when you get into a position and the trade goes against you and you add more size to bring your average entry closer to current price. However, you double your risk at that point. Oh, TradeX, 100%. Yeah, there's buyers up there probably above 110K, 115K. Right? There obviously are. Otherwise, the Bitcoin would have never gone to 120K. It did hit 120K at one point, right? I think it did. Yeah, running with the bulls. I know it's like slow, but I feel like it's not making that move that you want to see. 126K is all-time highs on Bitcoin? Okay. Yeah, so there's people that bought at 125K. Hey, what's up, Kevin? Thank you. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Yeah, I'll be back live next Sunday. Next Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. You're YOLOing the last of your broker account on Solana? Oh, no. That's where we're at right now? Oh, goodness. BG, you see another long entry for gold. Stop loss around 45, 30. BG, are you just scalping up this gold back and forth? You channel trading right now? Trade he's probably riding the 9 EMA on the 5 minute. Is that what is that where it's bouncing every time? You're swinging to 45.80. Oh, so you've got an entry much lower and you're adding into a winner is what you're doing? I got you. I got you. 45.15 was your original entry? Okay. I got you. Yeah, TreadX, he says he's looking for 45.80. He's looking for the full retrace. So he's looking for the full retrace of news. See, I need the NAS down here for a possible entry. Long. Stop would probably be 20 points. I'd be looking for my long entry probably 790-ish. So that I could risk down to 770. But it's not getting there. Not tonight, at least. Man, everything in volume is so dead now. I'm looking at the volume bars over here on Dom Surface, and they are just tiny. There is no volume. You can kind of even see there's nothing really of size around current price, not till 900 or 800. Yeah, Grumpy, you can get level 2 through Lucid for $13 a month for the CME. Yep, $13 a month at Lucid. Hey, thanks to Swardino. Yeah, I'm probably right behind you, to tell you the truth. No, Dog of Wall Street. With Lucid, it's $13 flat. So across all your accounts. Frog face rated. Please don't stop streaming it. I mean, we've been on for 2.5 hours. It is my birthday. I should go eat some cake or do something. I should go do something. You're up 500% on your YOLO right now. Nice, Wolf Wallet. Nice. Yeah, the only thing that got me interested in gold tonight was the news when I saw this. And then I saw this much movement on the way back up towards VWAP. But I just... Hey, thanks, Chris. Appreciate you. Yeah, I mean... Let's see. I've got an hour left in my birthday. The question is, do I sit here and watch the market not move for a little bit, or do I go eat something and maybe watch a movie? That's the question. Wolf on mukbang. I mean, the next stream won't be till next Sunday. Hey, thanks, Ross. Appreciate you. We're more entertaining than a movie, he says. Oh, jeez. That's true. Well, I mean, true. True. I've got a lot of people to text back as well all of a sudden too. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna call it there. Thank you for the birthday wishes, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. I won't be live again until Sunday night, so I won't see you until 2026. Trade safe the rest of 2025, guys. Be safe out there on New Year's Eve if you've got any crazy party plans. Don't drink and drive. Normal schedule once we get back to 2026. So January, what is that? January 5th? Yeah, January 5th. We'll return to the daily trading plans, normal live stream schedules, and everything will be back to normal. I hope you guys enjoyed your holidays. Enjoy the New Year's. And good luck with your trading the rest of 2025 and on to 2026. I will see you next year, guys. Peace.